You're watching WKDT La Crosse. This is News 8 at 6.
Another special day for area veterans as the 10th Freedom Honor Flight travels to our nation's capital. Good evening and thank you for watching News 8 this weekend. I'm Lou Hillman. Nearly 100 local veterans are being treated to a trip of a lifetime today. The latest Freedom Honor flight to Washington, D.C. took off this morning from La Crosse's airport. Now, for the first time, the majority of those on board are Korean War veterans, but there are still some World War II vets on the flight, including a husband and wife who became the first couple ever to take the journey together. News 8's Pauline Lee sat down with them. She joins us now live in our studio with their story. Pauline?
True heroes welcome.
All right, thanks a lot, Pauline. Sure puts a smile on your face. Now, the next Freedom Honor flight is planned for next spring, although no date has been finalized. To sign up a veteran to go on the flight, to donate, or just to learn more about the organization, head to freedomhonorflight.org. Well, in other news tonight, President Barack Obama makes his way back to the Badger State for the first time since February. He's making a number of stops in Milwaukee today. That includes various fundraisers ranging from $250 to $25,000 to attend. Now, when the president addressed a packed house at the Milwaukee Theater, he talked up his economic plan to strengthen the middle class. Obama says people should not be entitled to success, but it's something everyone should be able to work towards.
And everybody should play by the same rules. That's the country we believe in. That's why I'm running for a second term.
And the president later addressed a crowd at the Summerfest grounds. Now, meanwhile, the Republicans are focusing on the Latino vote today. VP nominee Paul Ryan is in Florida alongside former Governor Jeb Bush. Romney says he and Mitt Romney will help get Latinos back to work, and that regardless of a person's background, there's a chance to find success.
Of happiness is your own God-given talent, your own effort. We need to restore that right to rise in America.
Now, the latest CBS News poll shows Obama leading Romney 51 to 45%. The first presidential debate is less than 2 weeks away. Well, a Friday night car crash sends multiple people to the hospital, including one with life-threatening injuries. It happened just after 9:30 last night near the intersection of Losey Boulevard and State Road 33. Cross police tell us 5 people were injured, 3 of which were pedestrians. It's still unknown which of the 5 people is in life-threatening condition. You can see the car smashed into the sign in the strip mall's parking lot, scattering bricks from a pillar. Police believe reckless driving is a cause of the crash. Well, it's time now for a first check on the weather. And Michelle, wow, what a difference one weekend makes.
It really does. Last weekend we had temperatures in the low 80s, upper 70s. Today, well, we didn't even get out of the 50s, but it's quite fitting since fall officially began this morning at 9:49 a.m.
Arrive so announced.
Oh, I know. But
well, it's a walk to help others remember. Nearly 400 people took part in the annual Walk to End Alzheimer's at the Southside Oktoberfest grounds this morning. It's a fundraiser to support the local Alzheimer's Association's programs, services, and research. The disease affects more than 5 million people nationwide. Organizers say this is a way for people to stand together for the cause.
We're just able to unite as a group and make a difference. So.
The organization hopes to raise more than $30,000 today. Well, still to come, these furry felines need a home, and since Michelle can't adopt them all, we'll tell you how you can help.
But rain chances very low.
So if you thought it was chilly this morning, it sounds like it's going to be even chillier tomorrow morning.
Yeah, temperatures again, as I said, dropping into the 20s and low 30s, so there is that freeze warning in effect. So I know a lot of people still have plants out there. Make sure to protect them.
All right, Michelle, you got to stick around for this next one. I know you're going to like this one. So if you've been thinking about adopting a cat or another cat, this may be the weekend to pull the trigger. That's because there's a mega adoption expo going on at the Petco in Onalaska. Now, it's helping raise money for Tabbytown, a cat rescue organization based out of Westby. Founder Marie Glover says they currently have about 200 cats looking for a home, but that's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the homeless felines.
And it just breaks my heart. We can't help everybody.
Now, if you want to support Tabbytown in another way, the organization is in a contest sponsored by Petco. You can vote by searching for the Petco Foundation on Facebook. Now, if Tabbytown wins or they're in the top 10, the organization walks away with $10,000.
Oh, what a great organization, and all of those animals need homes, so hopefully we can help them win.
I knew you'd like that story.
Yeah.
All right, well, still ahead on News 8 at 6, there were probably lots of canceled tea times this morning with cold temperatures and rain to start the day, but Not these golfers, because they had some extra motivation to play around. We'll explain ahead.